Hey guys, what is up? It is Bibzoo7 here again, and welcome to another RuneScape 3 vlog here today. In this video, I'm going to be talking about this week's Ninja Strike, which was the 9th one, although not the most exciting one, although it does have one big thing for the double XP weekend, which is coming up, or I still call it double XP weekend. It's no longer that. However, I really don't like their name for it, double XP live, because even in this post of the news, an update right here, they say Ninja Strike 9 double XP live. You could easily think, oh, double XP is live, time to log in and do some double XP, but no, it's not live. That's just the name of the event, and it's really confusing. Even this thing, have they changed it? I'm going to check in the lobby. They have a timer, a countdown. Someone who hasn't been playing the game, oh, okay, they actually did change it. This used to be a countdown, and it said double XP live and had a counter, which would be like, you know, someone thinks it's live right now and that's the time until it runs out. So yeah, I think they should definitely think of a new name for the event, because it's not the greatest being called double XP live. But anyways, random tangent there. Sorry for this video coming out quite late compared to when I usually make them. I was quite busy recently, just wasn't able to make it during the day, and also I've been doing a whole ton of Virago still here on the hardcore, which has been pretty good, although Team Split Week has now officially ended as of tonight, so I'm definitely not going to be doing probably any more at all, really. Although, I mean, maybe I'll do 1 hour just to get myself the mall on the way to unlocking hard mode, but still, I'm not really too worried about that in the grand scheme of things right now. So yeah, been doing it quite a lot, enjoying it, and you guys will see any additional clips in next week's episode. But if you did miss it, I uploaded a hardcore episode on Sunday with a ton of Virago and pretty sweet episodes, so check that out if you hadn't. But without any further ado, let's get into the stuff that they have released, I guess, in this Ninja Strike. So this one was basically focusing around the double XP event and making things a little bit better. The main headline thing that they added was the ability to actually pause your double XP timer, which I am honestly shocked to see them add. I really wasn't expecting them to add it. A lot of people asked for it, but in my opinion, I just thought it would have been way too overpowered, and just seemed like it would be a bit crazy to be able to just toggle it on and off. Now, of course, you do get 48 hours total of double XP, and you can pause it whenever you want. However, the main thing that is going to be a limiter for the number of times you want to pause or unpause is the fact that you can't change the setting back for an hour after you change it. So you can turn it off, but then you have to wait an hour before you can turn it back on, and then when you turn it on, you have to wait an hour before you can turn it back off. So you won't be able to abuse it too much, because you can only at the very most turn it on and off, like what would that be, like 47 times, because you can turn it off, but then every time you turn it on, it has to be on for at least an hour, and you only get 48 hours. So you could definitely use it to, delay the amount of time you're using your double XP to get yourself some extra, like maybe farming XP off of stuff that you might have planted and might want to wait for. But then, like, for the extra amount of time after you do your farming, you'd want to have something else ready to go to be doing. But yeah, I was very surprised to see that. And the fact that it's been revealed so late is probably going to be difficult for most people to actually be able to plan anything around this new functionality. Like, most people that I know have already got their double XP plans sorted and know what they're going to be training. So that's going to be interesting to see how it does work out, and if anyone finds some ridiculously OP ability that they can do with it. But we'll have to see. Again, I'm just very surprised to see them do it. I thought that they were not going to do it at all, but out of nowhere, here it comes from the Ninja team. I, of course, am going to be doing double XP on my main account. I am really looking forward to it. I do have all the supplies I need for 120 herblore from whatever I'm at. I think I'm at like 106, so it's going to be quite a lot of herblore training for me, but definitely looking forward to doing that so I can get those power bursts of overkill. Well, they're not called that anymore. They're called adrenaline renewals, but I'm really looking forward to getting those, and also getting the 120 herblore cape, because that cape perk is absolutely ridiculous for making overloads, saving you money and stuff. So yeah, looking forward to that. Definitely going to be doing it. Probably do some AFK, maybe do a lot of divine charge gathering on this account while I'm doing that. Let me know your guys' plans for double XP in the comments, and if you are going to adjust anything due to this new double XP timer pause ability. They've also made some improvements to protein items, which I don't really know why that they made any changes to them. I saw no issues with them as they were, but they did make a they said here that it was too much clicking to remove the protein items from their boxes, which I thought was kind of funny given how they are like the most AFK thing to actually use in the end. But yeah, they've made it so that you are able to, I guess, select or use all of the same crate if you have multiple of them when you're taking out things. Same thing for the dummy crates, I believe. And now the crates also stack in your inventory, so a little bit more convenient. They've also improved a couple of things for, the messaging, how they're displayed, and they'll also tell you how many that you'll get when you convert the ones that you don't want to different ones. And yeah, that's pretty much it. There's not a whole lot of interesting things there, but I thought it was, I guess, weird that they even decided to touch on protein items. I guess they're just trying to get people to buy more keys for the event that they always have for double XP. But they also say that the packs, the portable stations, and dummies can now be stacked. The dummies is probably the main thing that's nice to have stackable, I would think, but that's just my opinion. They've also made a couple of changes to portables, like the portable well and portable whatever the hell they're all called. But it's really not that big. They've basically just made it so that it says the last person to extend the timer, and if you examine it, it'll also tell you how much time is left on it. So that's pretty much that. They also combined all of the combat dummies into one dummy. So it's basically, they used to be melee, magic, and range, and now they're just one singular dummy, and then you can select which one you want to deploy as you're putting it down, which I guess saves bank space if you had multiple types of them, but isn't really a huge game changer. So yeah, that's that. They've also made it so that you can place them one tile apart from each other, so if a ton of people are using dummies, you don't have to worry about it too much. They've also made it so that your familiar is now hidden instead of banning you from entering a bunch more places. I'm not going to go through the whole list of them. I guess probably the bigger one would be the inner ring of the Varrock Grand Exchange. Actually, I don't think any of these places actually banned familiars, but they're just hidden for everyone so that they don't, get in the way, which I guess is all good. Berthorpe Bank is probably an important one. And that's everything they had for like the main headlines of the updates. They also had some stuff in the patch notes that I think there was one thing that was like pretty big that they didn't actually mention on the main page. I wanted to find. Oh yeah, this one. I actually thought this one was actually quite nice for Iron Man, at least, because I definitely use the botanist amulets quite a bit, and they've made it now so that it will always search for the first available used version, which is very nice, because previously it would, unless you like set your preset to be taking a used version, it would always take a new version and would just fill your bank with used ones, which was really annoying. So that has been fixed with this change, which I think is very nice. They also have added an additional, whatever you want to call it, suffix to, or is it? Yeah, suffix to the silver jewelry, so that you know when they are completely new, which I guess is good. And one other thing that honestly is pretty big, and they just hit it down here in the patch notes. They have made it so that the make X for tipping headless arrows is now up to 20. It's been doubled. So if anyone has ever done arrows, which I obviously have done quite a lot of here for 99 fletching, I think I should have some rune arrowheads. You can now do up to 20 at a time, which is a massive change, to be honest, because previously it was, 15 seconds. So probably like in total, it was maybe like 16 or 17 seconds that you could AFK for. But now that's doubled all the way up to like a little over 30 seconds. That's like a massive change in terms of how much, how easy it is to train with this method. And honestly going to make it a lot nicer for me whenever I go and train more fletching on any of my accounts with arrows, because that's just way, way, way nicer having such a longer amount of time. Was really surprised to see that kind of just buried in there, as it was pretty significant in my opinion. And other than that, yeah, that's everything that they had on the main post. There was a couple things I think in patch notes. Yeah, they had a couple things in here for elite dungeons, which were a little bit suspicious from what I saw on Reddit. One of the main ones that people were happy to see was the Black Hands during the Blackstone Dragon fight have had their defense reduced slightly, which is good. I think they've had their defense reduced a little bit a couple times now, because at the release they were extremely hard to hit. So now they probably are much easier, especially considering they've lowered it even further. Other than that, let me see if they had any other. Fire from the fight at the Blackstone Dragon will no longer damage you once the encounter has concluded, so that's good, I guess. I always just avoided it. I didn't know if it had the damage removed or not, but apparently it did not. Let me see. There was one weird thing that I read, and I haven't actually been to an elite dungeon to test it out, but it says starting a boss fight will teleport all players within the boss area to its center. I'm not sure what exactly that means, but I saw on Reddit some people were posting that the center, so-called center of the Masuda boss fight was like you were floating in midair and you couldn't actually move, I think, so that was bugged on release, and I just don't understand the point of this one. I think there might have been some bug people were abusing to kill the boss from outside the arena and not actually get damaged by it, and this was, I guess, meant to fix that, but it just introduced a whole host of other problems. So I'm hoping those either get addressed or maybe they're already hot fixed, but it looked like there were quite a few bugs happening during due to these seemingly small changes to elite dungeons. It also says that you can no longer attack the boss from outside of the boss arena, but yeah, who knows if that's actually the case or not. I saw someone doing it on Reddit. They could like Prism of Salvation onto the closed barrier and still safe spot the boss, so yeah, don't know if they're going to be changing that or not, but definitely not a good thing that they came out with this stuff, and just, it was buried in the patch notes and then caused some pretty big issues, especially at like Masuda and stuff. But other than that, I think that is pretty much everything. Yeah, they put a meme in the patch notes about typos because people are always making fun of them for those, and they of course always got a meme on things that people are legitimately upset about, and they don't actually address the concerns and just meme on them instead, which is always good to see. But yeah, I mean, I don't really think anyone's expecting any updates this month, considering the fact that they came out with the quest last month, and they are trying to move towards a monthly update schedule, as Mod Warden has said, and I don't think they're quite there yet. So I'm pretty sure the next piece of content we're going to be getting is God Wars 3, and I mean, who knows when that's going to come out. I mean, well, we do have that so-called anniversary update coming next month in September. Not sure what that is either, so we'll have to wait and see. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this video, you guys. I hope you all did enjoy it. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. What are your plans for double XP? And what do you think about all the things that they changed around to make it a little bit easier for the various things? Not the best Ninja Strike, in my opinion. Hopefully they have some more interesting things coming in the next one. Big number 10, double digits. See if they do anything special. But yeah, other than that, I'll see you guys on the weekend for the normal Hardcore Iron Man episode. Although it probably won't have as much stuff because I'm going to be doing quite a bit of my double XP over this weekend as well. But either way, should have my hardcore uploaded this weekend prior popping up on the screen right about now, and also there'll be a little icon of my channel icon there. Click that if you'd like to subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.